Bowl. My
That
son
part.
did something that I didn't do. He made the Pro Bowl in his first year. I made it in my third year. It's more like a, not I told you so moment. It's more like a, God is good, mom. Like, y'all don't understand, like, what I'm on. Like, y'all don't understand who got my back. Y'all don't understand who riding with me. Y'all don't understand who's propelling me. That's what it is.
So that was Coach Prime pretty much killing all the doubters and all the haters to saying he don't produce greatness. At this point, I have to say he did. With Shedeur Sanders actually, now we know how pivotal Deion Sanders was coming out of college from Florida State into the NFL, to the baseball. He did a lot of great things, but he had to admit Shedeur has done something he's never done. Now, with Shedeur doing something he never done, Shedeur just did something he never normally do, and that is change his profile picture on Instagram. Now, Dove stated, Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders has just updated his Instagram profile picture. Cleveland will be a problem next season. So this is what Shedeur Sanders put online for his profile picture. And if you don't believe me, let's head on over to Instagram. So this is Shedeur Sanders' Instagram account. And as y'all could see, his profile picture.
Deion Sanders finally broke his silence on Shedeur making the Pro Bowl. And what he said about God watching over his son has the entire NFL media scrambling, because they can't figure out how a supposed draft bust is now the face of the Pro Bowl before even playing a full snap. Shedeur just updated his Instagram profile picture for the first time in years, and the message he's sending to the haters? Absolutely savage. But before we unpack what Deion actually said and why it proves all the doubters dead wrong, you need to understand three things. First, why Shedeur is literally the first player you see on the NFL's official Pro Bowl website, and that's no accident. Second, how Deion admitted Shedeur achieved something he never did, and why that comparison destroys the whole nepotism narrative. And third, what insiders in Cleveland are saying about Shedeur's role in getting coaches hired and fired. This goes way deeper than most realize. Stay tuned, because Deion's words aren't just defending his son, they're exposing how scared the establishment is of what's coming. Here's the breakdown. Deion Sanders, quiet for weeks while media trashed Shedeur's Pro Bowl selection, finally spoke up. And he didn't hold back. He said, "My son made the Pro Bowl. My son did something I never did. He made the Pro Bowl in his first year. I made it in my third year." Wait, what? Deion Sanders, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest corners ever, just admitted his son did it faster than he did. That's not just praise, that's full-on validation. Then he dropped this bomb. It's not "I told you so," it's a "God is good" moment. Y'all don't understand who's got my back. Y'all don't understand who's riding with me. Y'all don't understand who's propelling me. That right there is Deion telling the world that what's happening with Shedeur isn't random. It's not luck. It's not nepotism. It's divine. And whether you believe that or not, you can't ignore the pattern. Everything keeps falling into place for Shedeur Sanders. Everything. But here's the part nobody's talking about. While the media freaked out over Shedeur making the Pro Bowl, the NFL literally made him the face of their Pro Bowl coverage. Go check the NFL website right now. Who pops up first? Shedeur Sanders. Not Lamar Jackson, not Patrick Mahomes, not any of the veteran stars. Shedeur Sanders. That's no coincidence. That's the NFL saying, whether you like it or not, this kid moves the needle. He creates buzz. He makes the Pro Bowl matter again. The event's been dead for years. Players barely show. The game even got canceled and replaced with skills competitions. But the second Shedeur steps in as a replacement, suddenly it's trending. Suddenly it matters. The NFL knows exactly what they're doing. And Deion, he knows it too. And get this, Shedeur just did something rare. He changed his Instagram profile picture for the first time in years, updated it to a photo from when he won the Heisman Trophy on ESPN. Why does that matter? Because Shedeur doesn't play social media games. He doesn't chase clout. He doesn't engage in drama. But changing his profile to that exact moment, that's a message. It says, I've already proven myself. I've already earned respect. I've already won awards, and I'm just getting started. That's not desperation. That's straight-up confidence.
When one get hired for a job, there's something that's called a resume. And on that set resume, you have various things like what I told you. When you cover a player, you look at the resume. When a quarterback come to your city, you look at his resume. The whole damn resume. Don't take bits and pieces of the resume.
And when you pay attention to what Cleveland media is finally admitting about Shedeur's influence inside the Browns organization, including his say in coaching moves and who got cut, it hits different. You realize this kid already has more power than most seasoned vets. Because here's the whisper going around Cleveland right now. Shedeur played a hand in certain coaches getting fired. Not officially, of course, but when you're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, bringing this level of attention and scrutiny, your voice matters. Sources say Shedeur made it crystal clear who he could work with and who was a no-go, who understood his game and who was stuck in old-school schemes, who respected his process and who might sabotage his growth. The Browns listened. Coaches got fired. That's not some rookie quietly following orders. That's a leader reshaping his world. That's someone acting from power, not panic. And the wildest part? The media is terrified to say it out loud. Because if they admit Shedeur has this level of control, that he's operating like a veteran, that entire teams are reorganizing around him, their whole unprepared rookie narrative crumbles. They can't call him overrated when the NFL puts him front and center on the Pro Bowl. They can't call him nepotism when he's doing things his Hall of Fame dad never did. The narrative evaporates, and they know it. That's why DEION's words hit so hard. He's not debating haters. He's not defending stats. He's pointing to results. Pro Bowl? Check. National attention? Check. Organizational influence? Check. Everything working in spite of critics? Check. And then he gives credit to God, to divine protection, to something bigger than the game. Now, you don't have to buy into the spiritual angle, but you have to notice the pattern, because whether it's God, timing, luck, or raw talent, something's clearly aligned for Shedeur. He went to Jackson State with his dad when no one believed. Boom, success. He transferred to Colorado, took a one-win program, and made them nationally relevant. He posted elite numbers behind a terrible offensive line, drafted by a franchise molding itself around him, made the Pro Bowl before taking a single NFL snap. At what point do you stop calling it luck and start calling it destiny? Haters said he'd fail at Jackson State. Wrong. Colorado? Wrong. Draft position? Wrong. Pro Bowl? Wrong. Every prediction off, yet they keep doubling down. DEION sees it. Shedeur sees it. NFL sees it. Smart Browns fans see it. Only the emotionally invested in his failure can't see it. And here's where it gets even juicier. Cleveland insiders say the Todd Monken hire was partially influenced by Shedeur's preference. Not official again, but when you're building a team around a QB, his needs are a factor. Shedeur needed an offensive-minded head coach who trusts him, lets him operate freely, doesn't choke him with conservative play calling. Todd Monken, perfect fit. Now Monken's bringing in Ravens coaches, installing a Ravens-style offense, tailoring the system to Shedeur's strengths. Not luck, strategy. Browns aren't gambling on a QB. They're building an entire infrastructure around him. Coaching, schemes, philosophy, all centered on one player. When was the last time a rookie got that treatment? Rare, and it only happens when the franchise believes they've found something special. Now, let's hit the resume because this is where haters collapse. In high school, Shedeur had offers from Georgia, Oregon, LSU, every elite program. Before a single snap at Jackson State or Colorado, elite programs wanted him. Talent obvious, potential clear. But the haters, they ignore that part. They cherry-pick interceptions at Colorado, overlook a terrible offensive line. They focus on bad games, ignore 74% completions and 4,000-plus passing yards. That's agenda-driven, not honest critique. DEION said it perfectly. People don't understand the full resume. They take pieces and spin their narrative. He's right. Look at Shedeur's full story. Elite HS prospect, Jackson State success, Colorado success despite terrible conditions, Pro Bowl, face of NFL Pro Bowl coverage, organizational sway in Cleveland. That's not a bust. That's not nepotism. That's a star rising. The media can't admit it. They've invested too much credibility in tearing him down. If they admit they were wrong, they lose authority. So they move the goalposts. Haven't played an NFL game yet? Check. Pro Bowl doesn't count? Check. Wait for the regular season? Check. Never enough. Even a Super Bowl win won't silence some critics. That's why DEION talks divine protection. I don't care what the critics say. I know who's got my son's back. I know who's propelling him. That's unshakable confidence, a mindset from someone who's seen this movie before. DEION faced criticism all career, said he couldn't tackle, all flash, cared about image. Then he won 2 Super Bowls, 8 Pro Bowls, Hall of Fame. Every doubt crushed. Now he watches his son. He sees the pattern. Talent plus work ethic plus right opportunities equals success. Shedeur has all 3. Talent undeniable, work ethic proven, Brown's creating perfect stage. So when DEION says God is good, it's not just spiritual, it's reality. Despite obstacles, criticism, controversies, things are aligning perfectly. That terrifies haters. They can't stop it, control it, or rewrite reality. Next, Shedeur dominates Pro Bowl practices, footage already going viral. He's keeping pace with NFL stars, calm and confident. Regular season, he'll show the Pro Bowl selection wasn't a fluke. Maybe not week 1, maybe not every game, but by the season end, undeniable. Critics go silent, pretend they always believed. But fans, Browns, Shedeur himself, they'll remember. DEION said one more thing that matters. This moment shows who's got my back, riding with me, propelling me. Not just God or divine intervention. Support system matters. Father, family, organization, fans who ride through the noise. Shedeur has it all. That system will carry him through rookie struggles, bad games, interceptions, adversity. Every rookie faces it. Difference, Shedeur's mindset. Been under pressure since high school, doubted at every level, responded every time, winning, proving critics wrong, achieving the impossible. Pro Bowl